Hi, this is Adam from the Academy Is, and you are watching Warped Reporter.
Hey, this is Lisa with Warped Reporters, and right now I'm hanging out with Adam from the Academy Is. I know you guys are pretty great with your fans, and one of the things that I noticed was your TV program, TAI TV, which I've seen a couple of times, and I think the episodes are great. They're really funny. How do you come up with that material, and how does it feel to kind of act, or is it acting?
Yeah, I'd say it's acting. I mean, it's kind of acting out a character that I truly am inside. You know, it's kind of just letting out my inner goofball. You know, it's fun. You know, we usually we kind of make them up as we go along. They're not too scripted or anything. I think it's good for us to stay in check and to every week be reminded that our fans are out there and they want to watch us. You know, they actually care about us goofing off as much as we do.
Where do they go up?
They go on theacademyis.com. And they also go on a podcast on iTunes, which is free. So,
have you guys done any tour pranks, or what has your favorite one been if you have done tour pranks?
We've never been a band for tour pranks. Somehow someone always gets hurt or something bad. I mean, years ago, like 2002 or 2003, into the tour prank, Pete from Fall Out Boy came on stage and jumped on my back. And I ended up knocking over a guitar player, and he broke his guitar in half. So there's always something that happens like that that's never like a positive thing. Also, the band Midtown, Gabe from Cobra Starship's old band, during their last show on the tour, we went on stage and we put flour all over them, and they got really pissed, and it turned out to be their last show ever. So we kind of, you know, it was kind of a bad moment, you know, the last time you're ever on stage as a band, to have me come up with a bag of flour and throw it in your eyes.
Favorite Warped Tour band?
I do. You know, I gotta say Gym Class Heroes. Their new songs are incredible, and I can't say enough good things about Gym Class. Jack's Mannequin, Say Anything. There's a lot of bands in this tour I like to watch.
And how long have you been in a band? Not necessarily the Academy Is, but when did you start playing music, I guess, and when did you decide you wanted to be in a band?
I got a bass the fall of the year 2000, and I knew I always wanted to be in a band, even before. I mean, we had some sort of guitar in my basement growing up, and I used to go down there and plug in when no one was home, and I just hit it, you know, and I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew that I wanted to play. And eventually, you know, a friend of mine got a guitar, and he played, and he made it seem a lot easier than I thought it was, and he taught me a couple songs, and then from there I just, you know, kept playing. And I was in one band before the Academy Is. It was called Otis, and it was really bad. I was the only one that I was probably the least talented member, but I wanted to play more than anybody, which I think sometimes is more important. And when I was in 8th grade, I met William. He was playing drums in a band with my older brother, and they broke up because I think William's parents got upset because he got a B on his report card, and so he wasn't allowed to play music anymore. But he was writing songs in his basement where he didn't tell his parents, and right then, I mean, we knew we wanted to start a band together. It took maybe a year and a half or so after that, but I've been in this band since I was 15 years old, so I mean, this is really the first band that I've ever really gotten on a stage and played in front of anyone for, and I'm glad I'm still doing it, and I'm glad that people like to watch this.
Being in a band, you see tons of tattoos all around you. What is one of the worst ones?
The worst tattoo I've ever seen is the one that I have on my ass. It says Santi, which is the nickname of our guitar player Mike Carden. It was also the name of our last record. It was kind of a joke thing. I got it tattooed after a few drinks in Cancun, Mexico, and we played Spring Break last year. There's this guy I know named Vince who used to do merch for one of the bands, and he had a tattoo of Jesus on his leg, but it had like the Terminator skin, and it said "I'll be back." It said "I'll be back," so I thought that was kind of funny.
What are your plans for after Warped Tour? Do you guys have a tour coming up or a new album coming out? And where could people check your band out online or anywhere else?
We do. We finished a new record about a week or so before we started Warped Tour this year. Yeah, so we're all done, and it feels amazing, and we've been playing a couple new songs. We actually just put up a new song on MySpace the other day. It's called About a Girl, and you can go check that out on MySpace for free, or if you want and you have 99 cents to your name, you can go to iTunes and you can buy it. We've been pretty high on the charts this week, so the more people buy it, the cooler that is for us, so please go check it out.
And your MySpace or website or anything?
It's myspace.com/theacademyis, and it's theacademyis.com is our website. The record comes out August 19th, the day after Warped Tour ends. It's called Fast Times at Barrington High, which is a play off of the movie, obviously, I always liked the movie. I had a big crush on Phoebe Cates growing up, so we had to name the record that.
Check out the Academy's all summer long on Warped Tour and look for the new album. And check out their MySpace and Facebook and get those new songs. And thank you very much.
Of course.